Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. Now everyone loves secret or exclusive stuff that other people don't have, like turning left on a plane. Airport lounges that you have to have a $700 per year credit card to get into. And members only clubs that aren't available to the masses. Maybe not that one, put a different one. Yeah, that's better. But there are several credit cards in the US market that have this quality as well. You cannot apply for them. You have to either be invited or you have to product change to them, and you have to meet certain requirements in some cases to do that product change. So let's take a look. This is 5 credit cards that you can't apply for and how to get them. Number 1, the Amex Centurion Card. Now this is the quintessential black card that all other wannabe black cards are based on. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I know we've talked about this before, but let's get going. Here are the benefits. So you get Centurion Lounge access, you'll never be turned away, and they even crack open the expensive champagne. You get access to a private terminal at LAX airport, and you get Amex reps who will whisk you through airport security. Basically, this is a card aimed at Hollywood celebrities. Now you can't apply for this card directly, and there's no landing page for it on Amex's website either. Just this terms and conditions document, which probably has to be available from a legal point of view. So how do you get it? Well, first you need to get another Amex card, most commonly the Platinum, and you need to spend between $250,000 and $350,000 a year on that card, and then you might, yes might, get an invitation. You can also register your interest through Amex's completely black website, Centurion.com.
How much more black could this be? And the answer is none.
But if you don't meet the requirements for spending on other Amex cards, or you're not a celebrity or whatever, you're basically applying to be rejected. Amex even leaves a kind note for you. Submission of your information is not an application for credit and does not obligate American Express to invite you to apply for the Centurion card. Yeah, you're not applying. You're asking to be invited to apply. It's like 3 steps away from applying. But it may be advantageous to register your interest, because even if you're rejected for the Centurion, you may end up getting invited to this new sort of Centurion Lite. It's a rumored premium card between Platinum and Centurion, okay? In the past, they were calling it the Optio card because that's the rank in the Roman army below Centurion. Probably won't be called that. It's just a rumor anyway, so it may never happen. But, you know, it might be in your interest. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 2, the Secret Sapphire. Now I'm sure you guys all know the Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve, but did you know that there's another Secret Sapphire card that is a great downgrade option for the other 2 Sapphires? It is just called the Sapphire. It earns 2 points per dollar on dining and 1 point per dollar on everything else. It has no annual fee, and you can still use the points for travel through the portal, but there are no transfer partners. Now you won't find this card on Chase's website at all. It is only available as a product change option, and I can confirm that it is still available, because when I phoned up Chase to do a product change when I closed my Chase Sapphire Reserve, this was one of the cards I was offered as an option. But I didn't choose this one, I actually chose our next one. Number 3, the Old School Freedom. Now if you've only heard about the Chase Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited, then you are not old school. You need to go further back.
Hook a brother up with some old school.
Biggie, Tupac?
Come on, man, that's too new.
But there is another Freedom card which we call the Old School Freedom or the OG Freedom. You cannot apply for it, okay? It's not available if you're applying for a new account. It is only available as a product change option, and it earns 5% back in the same rotating quarterly categories as the Freedom Flex. But the great thing is that you can have unlimited freedoms. Unlimited freedoms. That sounds really patriotic. Anyway, what we mean by unlimited freedoms is that you can have loads of different Freedom cards, okay? I personally have 3 of these freedoms, okay? 2 of the old school, and 1 Freedom Flex. And what that means is that you get an extra $1,500 worth of spending that you can earn 5% or 5x points back on with every card you add. So because I have 3, I have $4,500 worth of spending that I can earn that 5x points on per quarter, which means from that setup, I can earn 22,500 points per quarter, or $225 in cashback per quarter, however you redeem it. Now I know what you might be thinking here though. If you're doing a product change from another Chase Ultimate Rewards earning card, like the Sapphire for example, you could just downgrade to the Freedom Flex. Hasn't that got some extra categories and stuff? Yes, it has. However, if you do change to the Freedom Flex from a Visa like the Sapphire, your card number will change because the Freedom Flex is a MasterCard, not a Visa. So for me, changing to a Visa it gave me less hassle, is a great option. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 4, the Marriott Bonvoy Modern Art Card. Now this is the mid-level tier 3 credit card for Marriott Bonvoy from American Express. It used to be known as the SPG card before Marriott and SPG merged. It gives you a free night every year and the annual fee is $95, so it's definitely a sock drawer card. It's totally worth it. However, you cannot apply for this card, okay? It's only available through product change. You can downgrade to it from the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card, which is Amex's tier 4 premium credit card for Marriott hotels. However, data points seem to suggest that this downgrade path may only be available to people who are former card members of this card or the old SPG card. So basically you had this card or the old SPG card in the past, you upgraded to the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, now you don't want to pay that higher annual fee, so you want to downgrade again back to this card. That's what people on Flyer Talk and the MyFICO forums seem to suggest in their data points. However, if you have the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant and you didn't have this card and you do want to downgrade, you might as well try your luck in phoning up Amex and just seeing if it is offered to you as a downgrade option. You never know, you might actually be lucky. Right, now let's go for our 5th and final secret credit card. Number 5, the Ritz-Carlton Card. Now this is a really special card and I don't have this one. So to tell you about it and how you can get it, we have a special guest. Check it out. All right, Mark, thank you very much for coming on the show. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Absolutely. Thank you for the invite. Really, really happy to be here and share a ton of great knowledge with the audience.
Awesome. So yeah, today we're talking about kind of secret credit cards that you cannot apply for. You can only downgrade or upgrade, product change to. And I know that recently you were able to product change to quite a special card, the Ritz-Carlton credit card, which is, oh wow, here it is. Nice.
Yes, absolutely.
So why don't you tell us a little bit first what the benefits of that card are, why it's so special, and then we'll get into how you can actually get it.
Sure. So yeah, the Ritz-Carlton card is really designed for people who are frequent travelers first and foremost, and also who favor Marriott's hotels. So tons of different hotel chains out there around the world, but I would say that if you're loyal to Marriott to some moderate degree, this would be one card to consider. And we've got the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless on Chase's site right now. It's a $95 fee card. But for those who want the little extra touch, for the extra niceties, the upgrades, the better treatment, the Ritz is kind of like the platinum equivalent of a hotel card. So a few of the benefits, if anybody goes to Amex's website directly, it's the same as the Bonvoy Brilliant for the most part. So you're going to get a $300 credit. It's a little different, we'll talk about that, but still a big credit to help you recoup the annual fee. You'll get your free night award every year. It's up to 50,000 points. So you get that certificate. When your card renews, you redeem it for a free hotel stay. Usually about $250, $350 or so on average for that. So it's a nice value. For those who like to really dive into the points world deeply, you might be able to get $400, $500, $600 or more out of that as well. So it depends how much effort you want to put into it. But the free night is very nice. Gold Elite status comes with the card by default. Same with spending up to platinum if you want the higher tier and you're a big spender. You spend 75 grand on the card and you'll get automatic platinum, 15 Elite Night credits, and 3 club level awards as well. The list goes on. I'm not sure how many you want me to detail here, but the card is like a platinum light. The list goes on for minutes if you want me to go on that long, but it's loaded with value, mostly unique to the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio. So if you want general travel outside of the Marriott world, it won't be that great. One exception though would be Priority Pass. So we all know what that is for lounge access at airports around the nation and the world. But this one gets you unlimited guests, which is a huge value.
Unlimited guests? Wow.
Well, yes. So most other ones cap you to like 2 guests, but with the Ritz, you get unlimited guests into those lounges, and it works for restaurants as well. So you get your $28 credit to use toward food in partner restaurants. So in terms of
the Sapphire Reserve used to offer unlimited guests, and then they dropped it down to 2, didn't they? But this is still unlimited.
Now made it only for the secret discontinued card. You have to go through all these hoops to get it, but yeah, kind of gone are those days, unfortunately. But the Ritz still has the unlimited.
That's awesome. So let's talk about. So it's obviously an awesome card. I know it's really heavy as well. I think it weighs a whole ounce, doesn't it? It's like the heaviest credit card.
Used to. Those were the good old days.
They changed it.
They did. Used to sound like this. Hopefully that came through. It was a very heavy card. It was laser etched. Not sure if the camera will refocus, probably not. But now it's just like the Sapphire Preferred or the Sapphire Reserve. So it's your plastic metal hybrid.
That one you're holding is your old one.
The heavy one was the old.
Okay, and that's your new one. And you've got
When they discontinued it, they got rid of all the heavy construction, the super nice packaging and all that. They cut their budget. What can you say? Now it comes in a smaller envelope. It's plastic on the outside, metal in the middle. So it's basically feels kind of like your Sapphire Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, a lighter card.
I see. Okay, but it's still an awesome card for the benefits. So let's talk about how to actually get it, because I know from your video on this subject, and people can, if they want it more in depth, they can go check out your video, but there are some specific steps that you got to go through.
Correct. So now that the card's discontinued from new applicants, you won't see it on Chase's website anymore. So what you want to do first is go to Chase's site and get one of the current Marriott cards. There's the Bonvoy Bold, that one has no annual fee, or the Bonvoy Boundless, and this is the $95 version of the card. So either of those two Marriott cards will work just fine. Choose whichever one you like. And from that point forward, you want to keep it open for 1 year because you can't upgrade right away, unfortunately, due to the Card Act, and there's some policies that govern the whole deal. But nonetheless, get your Marriott card from Chase, keep it for a year, and you want a $10,000 credit limit. Those are the pre-qualifying things you've got to have in place first.
You have to have a $10,000 credit limit.
You do. Initially, when you get approved for your Marriott card, it'll be probably around $5,000 because it's a Visa signature card.
Okay.
That's the base level limit you'll get for a new approval. But when you want to eventually move to the Ritz, you've got to have $10,000 because you go from Visa signature at the $5K base up to a new minimum of $10,000. So you'll have your year to work that out.
Because it's a Visa Infinite? Is it a Visa Infinite? Is that
yes,
why?
The Ritz card is still a Visa Infinite. That hasn't changed. Okay. And that has the minimum of the 10K limit requirement. So you'll start at 5 with your Marriott card, and you have your year to figure out how you get the extra 5. So if you have another Chase card, you can transfer a limit over with no problem. Or if you don't have another Chase card, if that Marriott one is your only Marriott Bonvoy type of card, then you want to ask Chase for a credit limit increase if you don't already have an approval with the 10K right out the gate.
Okay, cool, interesting. So then once you've got those things, you've waited a year, you've got your 10K credit limit, then what do? You just phone up? You
phone up. Flip the card over, there's a number on the back of the card, and call Chase. Just say, hey, got the Marriott Bold or Boundless, whatever you have, want to upgrade to the Ritz, and they'll walk you through the process step by step very, very easily. And it should take 5 minutes, probably tops, on the phone.
That's awesome. So guys, if you actually want to see Mark's phone call, he has a video on his channel. I'll put it on the end card of this video where you can see him actually doing the phone call with Chase, so you know what to expect. Thanks very much, Mark, for introducing us to the Ritz-Carlton Card.
My pleasure. Go get it, y'all, if it's right for you.
All right, guys, that's the video for today. If you like the idea of a secret members-only club, you may want to join my Patreon. There's different levels of membership. You get exclusive posts, exclusive video content, and in the higher levels, you get to join a Zoom video hangout with me where you can ask me questions, etc. And at any tier of membership, you can also ask me questions through chat. Come to me with your credit issues and all that stuff. So link for that is below. Do check out Mark Reese's channel on YouTube. I'll put the link on the end card of this video. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.